Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in day 2 of the 3-star Rush Attack raid tournament with no greens. You all know the drill. I'm going to feature my 5 raid flags with commentary, explaining the teams I bring against my opponents and the tile movement throughout. Yesterday we went 5-0 and our defense was doing really good, and we are still doing great. We have an A rating with Jolly at tank. I've got the costume version of Gunner that gives the shared damage and defense down to all enemies. I've also got Toon Ulmer on the flank and then 2 Toon Kareels since they cannot use greens. So that defense is working out really good for me. Hoping to have just as much success on day 2 of this raid tournament. But before we get into that, if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. Without further ado, let's get into my 5 raid flags. First up, we are going to be going up against a Kailani tank team. So I'm definitely going to go purple heavy and probably bring my 2 Toon Balthazars so that I can potentially dispel the shared damage that Kailani gives to everybody. And I'm thinking I might want to bring another blue instead of Jolly. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep Jolly in there. He's a really good healer, obviously, and he gives minions, and he gives the increased mana to everybody so that all of my allies will fire in 6 tiles after he goes off instead of 7 from the very fast mana speed. All right, so let's go into battle with this team here. All right, so we've got 4 yellows that I can match together with the 3 blues. So I'm going to start off with that. Now remember, everybody's going to fire in 7 tiles for their first time, and then once Jolly gets going, everybody will fire in 6 tiles. And we've got a 4 match of purples on the right here, so let's take that with some more blues. And Kailani is going to go off anyway, so I'm going to match these 3 purples against her. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold off on doing that. That way I can match them next time to hopefully dispel the shared damage. Alright, so first let's use Treeville for the defense down for everybody, and then I'm going to use Ulmer because he's going to give all of my allies some attack up. And oh, no, that's his monk version that gives the attack up. Now, we were able to get rid of the shared damage for Kailani. Now, we can probably just kill her right away with one of my Balthazars. Not quite, but those 3 purple tiles definitely will. I'm going to use this Balthazar on Jahinger. Alright. I was hoping to dispel the shared damage, but we were not able to. Kailani's dead. And now we're going to be able to heal with Jolly, get some minions and some reduced damage. Now I think I'm going to hit this red diamond, do some tile dumping here. Nice cascading with some yellows. We're going to get Jolly's special activated again. And Treeville's dead. I am going to move up this purple tile so I can match the purples next turn so that I can get my Balthazars back. So let's do this. And the shared damage is now gone. Let's use Balthazar to hopefully kill Jahinger. Awesome, he's dead. Now, let's see if we can kill Ganju as well. Kind of surprised I didn't kill him with the extra damage against yellow. He has 6 health left. And I have no tiles that I can match up against him. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to hit this yellow dragon. That's going to move up the 1 yellow tile so that I can match that against Ganju next turn. Please don't set up Balthazar. Or the minion could kill Ganju also. I'll take it. Alright, let's use Ulmer. And then I'm going to ghost these yellow tiles that'll give me Jolly. And I can ghost some purple tiles next turn so that I get my purple specials back. And this battle should be over with my 2 Balthazars. Awesome. We are now 1 for 1 on day 2. Next up, we are going to have a Glass Balthazar tank team. Okay, so I'm going to switch this team up and bring in some yellows here. Let's bring in Ganju since he does extra damage against purple. And then I think I'm going to bring Felton. He makes it so that all buffs get reflected back, although none of these heroes are going to give buffs, except maybe Hawkmoon. Yeah, the plus 34% defense, but that's not really enough for me to want to have Felton in there. And I don't really have any other great yellows that I would want to bring in. I already have Jolly as a healer, so Sasuke is really not going to do that great. I might just bring in some of my Kareels. I do love Kareel, so let's bring him in. I need to switch up this troop here. Okay, now we should be good to go. I am going to start off with these purples on the left here so that I can match some blues next turn, setting off a little cascade with the yellows. Although first, I'm going to move up one of the yellow tiles. Now, if I do that, it's just going to match 3 yellows. I'm not going to be able to match 4. All right, let's match the 3 blues with the cascade of yellows. We did get another yellow on the bottom. And let's see if these 3 yellows will kill Balthazar. I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, it's close, but Kareel's almost dead. I can kill Balthazar, but I might be able to kill him with other tiles. I really don't have any blues or yellows on here, and I don't want him going off again, though. All right, let's just kill Balthazar. I don't want to risk him going off again. Actually, you know what? I think I want to use him on Jahinger to reduce the mana also, because Ganju does reduce mana by 20%. All right, we're going to take a chance here. Let's do this, and then I'm going to match these 3 purples up against Balthazar, setting off a little cascade of greens. Hopefully we get some blues or yellows. Don't set off Balthazar again. Okay. Now we can kill him. That worked out good. And now we can heal with Jolly, get some minions, and the reduced damage. Now, I am going to match these 3 greens vertically. That's going to move up a yellow so that I can match some yellows. And I'm hoping to get a blue somewhere there. And we did get a blue. Very good. And a nice cascade. And a nice cascade of blues on top of that. All right. They are going to have a lot of specials going off right now. All right. Everybody's still alive. Let's use Ulmer first. See if that maybe kills Jahinger. Awesome. It did. Now, I think I want to kill Hawkmoon before she starts healing everybody. Let's use Kareel since they both do damage against, or extra damage against red. Awesome. And then let's see if we can maybe kill Priska. Not quite. Let's ghost these 3 red tiles. That'll set off a cascade of blues. Hopefully we get some yellows. We did. Awesome. This battle is going to be over very soon. All right, we are now 2 for 2 to start off day 2. Next up, we are going to have a costume gunner tank team. They've also got Ulmer, they've got Dawn, they've got the new hero from the Beowulf family on Firth, and then they've got Jolly as well. So I can't use greens, obviously. I think I want to bring in my Balthazars. Yes. Let's bring 1 Balthazar in, and then I think I'm going to bring in a 2nd Balthazar. Actually, I might use, yeah, let's use Balthazar and Ulmer. That way I have both Ulmer and the Balthazars to potentially get rid of that shared damage and defense up that Toon Gunner is going to give to everybody. All right, let's ride with this team. All right, so we've got our 4 yellows so that we can match some tiles to get him activated in 7. So I think what I want to do first, actually, though, is match these 3 blues horizontally up against Gunner. Then I can match 4 yellows next turn, and I'll have 3 yellows on the right to match. Although we'll get a cascade. That green dragon ended up in the wrong spot. All right, that's fine. I'm going to match these 3 purples, setting off that cascade, and so I can match some blues next turn maybe, or the turn after. Nice cascading, and we got that 1 yellow tile we needed to get Jolly activated. Don't set off Dawn, please. Okay. All right, now let's use Jolly first, and then I want to see if we can get rid of the shared damage first. I'm going to match these 3 blues in the bottom here. And it did not get rid of it. Dawn's about to go off, so I definitely need to use my specials here. Let's use Ulmer first. See if maybe that gets rid of some shared damage from anybody. It did from the 2 wings. We might be able to kill Jolly before he goes off. Yeah, we definitely can. Let's use the main part of Kirill. Now let's just use Balthazar and kill him. Now, I want to use Kirill on the end over here. Let's see if we can do some damage to Unferth. Now I'm going to match these 4 purples here. Now, before I use my Balthazars, I am going to match these yellows and purples, or rather yellows and blues, to see if we can get rid of that shared damage from anybody. Nope. Alright. Well, I think we're going to be able to kill everybody anyway with my specials, since their health is reduced pretty significantly. Alright, now Ulmer and Gunner are both dead. I'm going to match these 3 yellows. That might kill Unferth. No, not quite. We only had 1 yellow hero. And now let's hit this purple dragon, see if that yellow tile kills Unferth. Awesome, okay. Alright, this battle should be over very soon at this point. Just going to go see these blue tiles. That'll give me Ulmer and Kirill. Alright, awesome. We are now 3 for 3. Next up, we are going to have another Gunner tank team. Just the regular version with a small costume bonus, I guess. This battle probably is going to be pretty easy. I'm going to keep the same exact team here. They won't have that Tune passive to potentially resist the debuff from my wizards. I'm going to start off with... Really don't have a lot of options here, actually. I got the purples on the left. These greens on the right, which aren't really going to do me any good. I think I'm going to start off with these purples on the left. See if maybe we can get a blue. Not quite, but we did get some more yellows and some more purples. Alright. Jahendra's going to go off, but that was a pretty good cascade. I'll take it. Now I'm going to match these 4 yellows. That's going to give me Jolly, which I need to heal already. Oh, he has a negative mana reduction. That's unfortunate. Well, let's match these 3 yellows. That'll definitely give me Jolly now. And now I need 1 more purple to get my Balthazar. So let's hit this yellow dragon. That's going to set off Jahendra, but that's okay. And probably Gunner also. All right. Let's see if we can get rid of the shared damage before we use our purple specials, and we were able to. Awesome, okay. Now let's see if we can kill Gunner so I don't have to deal with that shared damage and defense up going off every other turn. Alright. Jahindra's going to go off anyway, so I'm going to hit him with some tiles. Let's throw these greens up against him. I'm going to match these blues. Hopefully, Kirill stays alive long enough to use this special. Nope, he had the fire damage. Okay. Let's use 2 Gnomer. And now I'm going to match these 4 yellows. Hopefully that doesn't set off Jahindra. Okay, perfect. Now we can heal with Jolly. As long as he stays alive. Okay, good. Now I am going to match these 3 reds vertically. That's going to make it so I can match some purple tiles at next turn, so hopefully we can kill Jahindra. Actually, let's match these other purple tiles. That'll set off that cascade with the yellows. And he did die. Perfect. And so is Gantu. Awesome. Okay. This match should be over pretty quickly now, I think. Not quite. Alright, and Kirill is dead as well now. We are now 4 for 4. Yep, we have 1 battle left here today. Next up, we're going to be going up against another Toon Gunner tank team. They've got 2 Toon Kirills. They've got Jolly and Toon Ulmer. This is very similar to my defense, except I have Jolly at tank and the Druid version of Gunner at the flank. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. Alright, I would like to probably use the same team, honestly. This team's working out really well for me. I like the option to have the Toon Wizards to potentially remove the shared damage and defense up that Gunner is going to give, and then that mana increase and the reduced damage from Jolly that he gives also. Alright, we're going to start off with those 4 purples on the right. Again, everybody activates in 7 tiles until Jolly goes off, and we're going to have 4 yellows. Also, let's do that. Now, I'm going to match this green diamond. That's going to do 2 things for me. One, it's going to allow me to tile dump at some point, but also it's going to move up those purples so that I can match 3 purples together to get Balthazar activated. So let's do this. Jolly is off now. I need to heal. Ulmer's about to go off also. That's not ideal. Hopefully Balthazar does not die before Jolly can heal. Stay alive, please. Thank you. I'm gonna hit this green diamond so I can do some tile dumping, but it's also gonna set off that cascade of the 4 blues. Of course, I got the shared damage from Jolly removed, and then Gunner just reactivated it. Awesome. I don't think Balthazar on the left is going to stay alive from this, which is definitely unfortunate because we probably could have killed Jolly between the 2 Balthazar specials. Oof. Definitely would have killed him. All right, let's now match some yellows because I'm gonna need to heal. Let's match these yellows and blues on the right. Please stay alive, Jolly. Awesome. Now, I am going to match these 3 blues up top up against Olimar. It's probably going to set off Olimar, but that's okay. It's going to set off another cascade of purples. Hopefully we get some more stuff. Not what I need, unfortunately. Olimar's about to go off. Gunner's about to go off. I'm gonna wait to use my blue specials in hopes that we can dispel the shared damage from Jolly by using Olimar. Ugh, Jolly's dead. Alright. That's not good. Alright, let's use Olimar first here. Hopefully we can dispel Jolly. We did. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill him, but we're going to try. Not quite. Alright, let's match these blues with these dragons, setting off this cascade. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill Jolly, but we're going to try. Alright, Jolly's dead. Probably too late, unfortunately. Let's use Olimar and attack these 3 here on the right. I think, unfortunately, we killed Jolly a little too late. Alright, well, we ended the day on a loss, so we are 9-1 on the week so far. Still in the top 1% and currently ranked 553. So, again, having a really good couple days so far, and the defense, again, is at an A rating, undefeated at 6-0 with this defense. So, I will take it. That was definitely a tough defense that I just went up against, and I couldn't do anything against Toon Gunner, unfortunately. Just completely recasting the defense up and shared damage for everybody, and then with Jolly right next to him, and the boosted health, the reduced damage, plus the increased mana. Just could not overcome that, but let me know how your 3-star Rush Raid Tournament is going, and that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful, and if you did, hit that like button, make sure you sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.